let's just have a few more people on and then I will start. Just gonna put out some stuff here. I have the sketchbook placed here. Like that. Could maybe be more like that. Like so. So let's just see, and welcome to Animation Journey. This is my first time trying out this two cameras live stream, so I'm very excited. I'm using OBS and I'm trying to figure out a setup here. I did some preparations here because to me it's quite complex because I gotta show what I'm drawing and at the same time I'm gonna be showing you guys a view of the street. So this is a very do-it-yourself setup I have right here. Maybe I can actually show you guys how I've let's just see. This is like my setup. So I have my camera over here filming down on what I'm gonna be drawing, and then I'm gonna be having my computer filming the street here. So as Animation Journey right now is writing, because you figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw people walking on the street, and it is really hard, as you mentioned, because people are walking, they're moving by you. So it's kind of like capturing people, and as they are moving and moving past you, you have to kind of remember how they looked in that split second before. And I've already did a couple of sketches here to illustrate. And as you can see, this is these are almost like silhouettes, which I have been drawing using ink. So I'll be using ink today and also a bit of pencil to kind of do some doodles of people's faces or other details that I find intriguing. And these might not look pretty at all, and that's also another reason for doing these quick gesture poses or these urban sketching of people walking by. But the reason for doing this, that this is such an amazing thing to do, is that it really trains your first of all hand-eye coordination, of course. It also trains you it trains your visual memory, like how does the thing you see actually look in those few seconds afterwards. And it's really hard, and yeah, also it helps me to get a sense of how people look, and kind of it gives me a surplus when drawing people. For instance, when I have to draw people in my work as an illustrator, I can then easily remember how people looked, and how does kids look, and how does people look when they walk with a baby wagon. And yeah, and also just fun to look at how different people look. Like this guy has very skinny legs, and yeah. So welcome to this live stream here of me drawing people on street. In a minute I will turn my MacBook so that the camera will face the street, and then you guys can follow along as to what I draw and kind of see if I capture the pose of people and hopefully the character of people. You are also very welcome to, if you have a little notebook on you, you can draw along. You could simply draw the people I'm drawing, see if you can capture the pose or the character. And I have a thing. Coffee, of course. Salute to everyone out there watching along. I hope you're having a great Monday. Maybe it could also be that it's still Sunday evening in your part of the world. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And cheers. Great coffee. Crash writes, hope I could stay, but I have homework. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe some other time. Maybe you could do your homework while you're just listening to this. And this is gonna be the view um, of the street. I'm trying to get a view for you guys where you can kind of sense, get as much of the street as possible. I think this would be quite a good setup, because then we have people on the street corner over there, and we also have yeah, people from two different corners here, maybe a bit down, like so. Let's see if this setup works, and I'll try to start now slowly and just see here if this is a good setup. Can't really see over there, can you? Maybe if I do like this. I think this is perhaps better. Yeah, like so. I think that you can see now. Okay. So as I've mentioned, I'm going to be using ink. This is just ink diluted with water, which produces this quite good gray color. And this means that I can also draw some details or other stuff using my pencil afterwards. Sort of mix it up a bit. There we have it. And a good solid kind of medium-sized brush, so that I don't run out of ink just in the time of sketching. So let's just see. Okay, let's see if we can have some people walking by. I was meant to do this live stream at 9 o'clock today, but I didn't really have the time at that moment to do it, so I had to wait until 10. And of course, obviously, not as many people rushing to work at 10 o'clock as 9 o'clock, but usually, I mean, I have been observing the street because this is my home, so I know that people come by at 10 also. Maybe it's more kind of the dog people come by. We have a guy here coming. I can see him. You can't see him right now, but he's gonna be walking by very soon. Very exciting. Very exciting. And I'm ready to draw him. Okay, and there I think he goes. Yeah, there he is. That. He has a cell phone. His hand out there. And big sneakers. Yeah. He had a very fun way to walk with his left hand kind of swinging. We have a woman coming on a bike. Let's see if we can finish her. Like that. Like that. She had a hood on. And she had a kind of like a small ponytail. Really difficult to draw people biking by, because that means that they're like twice as fast as people walking by. Yeah, we have another guy coming. Yeah, he's walking slow. Let's see if we can catch her. I'm like shaking because I want to like that. Short pants, Converse. He had a kind of a woodworker shirt on, and then he had a beard. I'm gonna draw the beard here, kind of like that. Then these pants, where you could kind of see the ankles, and then these Converse. Yeah, white tip here. Yeah, that was 3 people already. And as animation journey rise, yeah, not a lot of people. Oh, we have another guy. He's walking slow. Okay, so a beanie, like that, or like that, like that. And then he had glasses on. Maybe I can just kind of see if I can capture this. He had a mustache, I noticed, and then a nose, of course, and then he had glasses on, like that. Then he was walking with this kind of trolley. All right, all right. Come on, people, where are you? People riding in cars. We have a woman over there. See if I can capture her. Like that. She has a very good way of posing her leg. And she had wild hair, I think, kind of wild. And let's just see if we can. Just gonna put in a weird face here. So she had her arm this way and the other arm like that. And then she had kind of her shoes on the pedals like that. The other one like this. Kind of, that bike was there. Like that. Right. And maybe we can fit one. We have another guy. I'm too slow. I'm too slow. Very characteristic beard. I noticed that. So I'm just gonna stick with that one. As you can tell here I was didn't really have the time to capture him, so I'm just gonna I took some characteristics from him and just like what I noticed about him. He had this very sharp haircut, and then the beard, like just two blobs for hair, one blob for hair and one blob for the beard, and then you have his character, I think, like that. Even draw with ink here. There we go. And what did he have for a jacket? I think he had it like a black jacket. Just gonna put that one in like this. Yeah. All right, let's take a new page. There we go. New setup, new setup. Oh, people standing over there. Oh, yeah. Got them. Good chance to... yeah, you know, that's also the fun part. Young people move a bit faster than old people. Kind of restless movement, smoking a cigarette, but still kind of restless. The thigh coming out there. Oh, that was a bit too much, maybe. Like that, and then the other shoe like that. See if we can capture the woman here. Looking downwards, ponytail. Big puffy jacket. And she just moved, but I'm gonna use this leg, I suppose, anyway. Let's see if I can draw her again. Notice that way of standing. I love that way, that she just stand before kind of resting that leg over the other leg like that. No, more like that. And then arms inside of this jacket. Let's see can capture the face of her. She was looking down a bit, and then she had this glasses on, I think, and then ponytail. And here. I wish I saw those people before. Thank you so much, Animation Journey, that you helped me spot the people. We had a woman down here who biked just beneath the window, so you couldn't see her. I'm just gonna try to capture the character of her. She had this beautiful curly hair, and then as she was riding from up there, just trying to, oh, this is difficult, you know, capturing people from above. All of a sudden, a new perspective. But this was kind of her impression, I think. She was biking like this, you know, with her hands somewhere out like this, like that, biking. All right, let's see if we can have someone else. Not much going on here. Could have a sip of coffee. We have a guy. Big backpack here. Then a long jacket. And then down there, and then some kind of spriggly hair. And look at that. Look how those simple blocks just kind of captured the character. I'm really happy with this one. Like down there, and then the bag around his shoulder just to kind of imply that. And then he had his jacket here going up, like it was going kind of around like a cape almost on the bike. And the bike was kind of like that, I don't know, sort of. Another guy here. Whoa, this was fast. He was biking real fast. We have a guy down here on the street again. Let's just try to see now if I can tilt the camera. Yeah, let's draw that guy. Let's draw him real quick. No, don't go away. Stand there, please stand there. Okay, he switches that position. Looking that way, that's an interesting pose. He's taking pictures of the car. I wonder why. And there he goes. Stand still. We're gonna make a full pose here of him. All right, let's switch paper. I can feel that I'm starting to warm up now. It's been a while since I've been doing this, and I can feel that it's really good to get started again. Let's have the same old. Good look here. All right. Okay, we have a person coming at my 11 o'clock. So it might be a while before you can see the person, but just gonna try and draw her from different different places. And there she comes again, so you can get a profile view of her. Goes up like that and down like that. Got this nice swirling of the skirt or dress or whatever you call it, like that. And she's standing still now. Wow, I'm so lucky. Let's see if we can capture. She had the hand up there and she's standing still again. Am I lucky or what? And there she goes, there she goes, there she goes. But I noticed that she was doing something with this mouthpiece. And then she had a bag. I might draw in the bag here. Like that, and then there. Like this. Okay. This one also, I mean, although it doesn't resemble her, it has a lot of feeling in it. It really has a lot of gesture and a lot of life. This is something I can always use in one of my illustrations. This kind of movement, this kind of feeling. We have a lady cycling by now. She looks very happy. She's very happy. Let's just see if I can capture. She was smiling like that. And when old people smiling, they always have these pronounced cheeks coming up this way, which looks really sweet. She had glasses, and then she had short hair cut like this, and then she had a jacket kind of like this, I think. Okay. Oh, we have person. Let's do another portrait. And then he had a scarf going up like that, I think. And after watching this video, you can kind of go back to some of the places where I sketch people and actually zoom in on people and see if did I manage to capture people here, or how does it look. This is a quite good portrait. And hello to Annie Claxton. Hello. I'm a huge fan of Annie Claxton's work, actually. I often go and watch her videos. I think she has a really nice, cozy way of showing her world and showing her creative processes, and then I just love listening to her wonderful English. Like, I'm not a native speaker of English, so to me it's also a way to kind of practice my vocabulary, and just listening to her talk is quite nice. All those English expressions, I love that. We had a guy there. Was this the way he looked? I don't know, but it has good feeling there. Oh, we have a person up there with kind of open jacket, walking like that with an open jacket. He had a good way of, like, swagger way of walking, I think. And then he had carbon black hair, so I'm just gonna go and give him a carbon black hair like that. Alright. Let's switch the page. And I'm gonna do one more page, I think, before I gotta go to do the work of the day. This is just kind of a nice way of warming up. So let's just have one more sip of coffee. Cheers out there, and thanks for watching along. feels nice. Let's see who will be our next person to draw. Who's gonna be the winner on this Monday morning? Apparently no one. We had a woman passing us on a cycle wearing a... There we have one. We have one. Lot of character. I love that hat. She had a bag down there. Down there. Ah, she was too fast. You know, she walked very fast. Couldn't. But a lot of character for that one. There was something about that jacket that was really nice also. I actually almost forgot that I kind of don't draw silhouettes anymore. Now I kind of more use the pen here, just a thick pencil stroke. We have another person coming down here. She has a bun. She has iPods in her ear, and then she goes like that with a hand, and that one was a bit too much, I think. Let's go down here and up there. Was that Crocs or am I way off here? I think it looked like some, like kind of she was not having the shoe on completely, sort of like that. Yeah, not really captured that one, I think. Guy passing us, he had a leather sixpence on. Leather sixpence, wow. I can't remember his face actually at all. Did he have a long nose? He was a bit old, so he had this, again, the cheeks here, and then he had kind of a sharp chin, I think, and then glasses. Like that. And then he was riding a bike, so maybe his hands were about somewhere about here, and then maybe that fur back. Okay, we have a person coming now who I can definitely be drawing. Okay, let's see. Because she's walking very slowly, and that's just precious for an urban sketcher. Like that, and good way to draw a portrait here. Like that, and then like that. I could have done that better, but she was wearing a gray jacket, and I might as well just use the ink here to color that in. That's also kind of nice. Could we have one more person here on the page? I think we can. As Animation Journey wrote before, I can, of course, draw some cars. Like if there were no people crossing here on the street, I would have been drawing some cars, but luckily there were some people passing. But it's a good way to practice also drawing cars with ink. Everything you can draw with ink actually, also silhouettes. It really helps you building that visual vocabulary and training your hand-eye coordination. We have a person. I'm just gonna flip the page here. Let's see. Like that. Ear. Like that. Good. Yoga back. And how is her feet going? Like this. Right now I have to think about how her feet were going. That was going that way, so that means that her other feet must have been like this. Somehow like this, I think. And she had a yoga mat. Hoodie was going over that way. The yoga mat that way. And then she was looking at her phone. I saw that. So we could sneak in a hand here, and just kind of guess how she's holding her hand, like that maybe. The ear here, and she was also wearing a black jacket, so I can. And it is true, you can see most Scandinavians, well, at least in Copenhagen, tend to wear black or gray jackets. We're kind of boring in that way in terms of colors. So there we go. There we go. Let me just finish off this Monday morning doodle here by flipping through these quick gesture drawings here. And let me just get you guys up here. See if I can put this one up down here. Whoops, that wasn't my intention. It's this one we gotta move. This ops thing is quite new to me, so bear with me. Like that. Let me just make this one a bit larger so you can tell. Yeah, let's go from the start here, the first spread. I actually produced quite a lot. Let's see, what was the first one? Yeah, this one was. This was the first one. How can I stand so that I'm not in the camera? So, yeah, this one, happy about it. Like the movement in this one, you could tell that he's swinging his hand, and you could tell that he's talking on the phone. This one, okay, riding a bike. This one also, I like the way that he's kind of slumping his back. I don't know if that's a word, but kind of like, walking like that. It's Monday, kind of tough. We have a girl here sitting and waiting on her bike. No, not too good. The guy here, we notice that he has this roller that he's going with. And then this one turned out quite nice, very graphical, kind of portrait. Let's go to page number 2. And here I was kind of, what do we have? It's okay. I like the posture of this one. I think this is, you can tell that this is a person relaxing and, yeah, just standing there on the street. This one didn't turn out as good as I wanted to, because this is a really nice pose, but as you can tell from rewatching this video, she was moving about quite a lot. This one, okay. This was a girl cycling from scene above, from my window, so it's very difficult. You could try that out to draw people from scene above. It's quite difficult, but she had this beautiful curly hair that I try to capture here. We have a person here. I like the way that I caught his backpack. I could even maybe draw in a leg here to kind of illustrate that this is his jacket, and yeah, kind of swirling behind him. I like that one. This one, okay. Kind of like the way how simple the illustration of his hood is here. Let's go to the third one. This one I like. It's so simple. And here also you can tell that this is a person walking. This one also. How much that happens when you have this leg up here. You have this sense of three-dimensionality going on. There's a lot of feeling in that one. when they have this quick portrait here of the lady. I'm gonna rewatch this video when it's online to see if I can see any kind of resemblance between this woman here and the woman in the video. We had the guy here, also a good way. This is where the pencil has its advantage in terms of portraits and in terms of getting more details, and you can achieve a lot more, I think, when using a pencil. This person over here, he had a really nice way of walking, and he had this puffed jacket on. And I don't think this looks at hair really like hair, but I don't know if I can do something about that. Looks almost more like a hat really. But I like the way he walked. Okay, let's go to the last one. And when talking about this visual vocabulary that I was talking about, this visual, this surplus of having something in your mind, in your memory that you can remember and draw for later on, like this leather sixpence here, amazing. Also the expression. I'm definitely gonna be thinking about using this one for a character, for instance, in one of my children's books. This one, not so happy about this drawing. I don't think I really captured her, but anyways, it's practice. And also this one, the head is placed too much like to the back of her posture. Also this one doesn't communicate so much. This one was okay, I think. And yeah, very very typical way, very yeah, you see a lot of people on the street looking at their iPhone and then with their Zen yoga roll on the back. Contradictive in a way. But I want to just say thank you all for tuning in on this Monday morning here. It was really fun to do, and I forgot that I love doing these ink wash gesture drawings so much. As I've mentioned, it's really not about creating beautiful drawings at all. It's practice. It really is. But there's also kind of beauty in these fast drawings, and I like the idea of being forced to draw. You have like 3 seconds to draw it in, so there's no room to think about drawing something that's perfect. You just gotta capture whatever you find intriguing about this person, just the essentials of that person in those 3 seconds. So now I feel warmed up and I have a lot of energy to go about the course of today's Monday. And let's just see, do you have any questions here? Let's see. Anna Claxton writes, I'm surprised that there are no cats or dogs around. Yeah, actually, I don't see a lot of cats here actually, at least not in the daytime. But I'm also surprised that there were not any more dog people walking the dogs out there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna drink some more coffee and then I'm gonna head back to work. Thank you all for tuning in, and